We have to stay up with the trends. This industry is so versatile. As we go into 2024, I want to talk about what's going out. Everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. It has been a while since I have posted. I tried to come back in 2023 and it just wasn't for me at that moment. I'll probably make a separate video talking about that, but I'm trying to make a comeback and trying to continue on this channel and continue talking about everything lash extensions. In the new year, this is a great way to segue into what I want to talk about today, which are 2024 trending sets that I believe that you should learn in terms of being a lash tech. We have to stay up with the trends. It's like anything in beauty, makeup, hair, there are always things that are trending and changing, and this industry is so versatile. There are so many different sets that you can offer your clients. Today, I want to talk about 4 lash sets that I believe you should learn, whether it's learning on your own or if you want to learn through courses. Now, I know there's a lot of lash techs out there that offer trainings, but you can also do it kind of like I did and hire models for a discounted price and practice these types of sets. I will probably make some videos regarding these sets and how to do them or how I do it in my own style and share it with you guys. So stay tuned for those in the future. So with these sets, the one thing that I do kind of want to touch upon is as we go into 2024, I want to talk about what's going out. And this is not like everybody, but a lot of the times what I've noticed in terms of when my clients are coming to schedule with me, I'm not really seeing a lot of mega volume clients anymore. Those mega volumes, the super glam, the super fluffy, the super bold, dark, dense. I know there's still some girlies out there that love that set, and honestly, to each their own. But I have noticed a very large decline in those sets. The demand is there. Keep that within your business menu. But if you are finding that you're not getting a lot of those clients, or those are the sets that are not trending right now, try to really focus on the popular sets that are happening into 2024 and see how you can adapt and maybe learn new skills to achieve certain looks. With that being said, what I find going out, what I've been seeing coming in are 4 sets that I kind of want to touch upon today. One of the sets that I find that have been really popular, wispy lashes. These are a dark lash line with a very nice wisp to kind of break that boldness. Next, we have the strip lash look. These are for the girlies that love falsies, but maybe they don't want to glue them on all the time. This one takes a lot of practice. You know, what I find is that a lot of the times it took me months to finally really understand how to do the strip lash look. And even if you go back into my old videos, the strip lash looks that I offer now look nothing like the ones that I did months ago. Then we have the anime lashes. These sets are very particular to each client, to the eye shape, but they're also a little bit more fun and they're more natural, but they also kind of emulate that strip lash look. Last but not least, we have the wet lash look. I love the wet lash look just because I find that a lot of lash artists can cater the specific look, like their style. Each lash tech has their own way of doing lash extensions, and I don't think any 2 artists are the same. So the wet lash look, I find that people are doing them in different ways. I do them differently from other lash techs that I know that are around my area. The one takeaway that I would want to share with all of you guys when doing these sets or achieving or learning them is also add your own style into them. At the end of the day, this is your brand, this is your work, and we are artists. And so I believe to set yourself apart from everybody else is learn the foundation of these types of sets and then adapt them and change them so that you can be offering a certain look to everybody in your area. Let's talk about these sets more in detail and what they look like in terms of a general sense. In terms of the wispy lash set, I actually played around with the wispy set in different ways. First, I started off with just adding spikes and then fans and trying to break up that fluffy look to give it some dimension. I honestly started doing this because some of my clients really liked the volume set. They just didn't like the boldness of a fluffy volume. But obviously on my Instagram Explore page and on TikTok, I love to look around, and I saw that these wispy sets were looking a lot more elegant than mine, and I really wanted to achieve that look. And it turns out that there is a layering method to it. And so what I had to do, and what I had to make sure to do, was I had to keep learning different techniques and different methods of lashing in order to adapt certain people's techniques into my own style and then give it that wispy look. And so I do offer different styles of wispy sets, but I'm trying to niche down a little bit more. So the ones that I've been doing now look like this. And I honestly love sets like this. I find that a lot of girls are actually asking for this type of set. So I've seen that a lot of people have been also doing these sets, and their videos have been blowing up on TikTok and Instagram. So I think that this is a set that you should try to incorporate into your men. Next, we have the strip lash look. And I wanted to show you guys like a before and after. So we have ones that I did from, I don't know, a few years ago to even a few months ago to now, and the difference that I have seen in terms of techniques and styles. I've altered the way that I do strip lash looks to make them look a little bit more like false lash extensions. Now, it's all trial and error. I will say that it's not an easy look. This is actually one of my more expensive sets due to the fact that it takes a long time, and there are so many things that you need to keep in mind when you're trying to achieve the strip lash look. Because at the end of the day, you want symmetry, you want neatness, directional placement is everything, but it is something that I find that a lot of clients love because, again, it's giving the dark lash line with the spikes, but we're being a little bit more intentional when applying these spikes. Next, we have the anime lashes. Anime lashes are so trendy right now, and I'm seeing so many girls try it out. I find that the demographic for anime lashes are definitely a lot younger. We have clients that are obviously a little bit more professional or more mature who want something a little bit more natural looking. So sometimes I feel like the anime set is a little bit too funky for that, but I do find that a lot of my younger clients are always asking me about the anime set. And it's so much fun because I think that with the anime set, you can do so many different styles. So many different types of anime sets are out there. You can play with the curl, the length, and also a layering method. I've seen this one artist which I'm obsessed with. She does so many different types of like this anime set, and there's so many different styles that she's playing around with, especially with the curl. Her work is amazing. So I'm seeing that this trend is starting to pop up a lot, especially on social media. So this is a set that I'm gonna start practicing a little bit more so that I can offer it, and then hopefully I'll be able to have more clients come in. I'll have a bigger demand for it. Then last but not least, this is probably my most popular set and the most in demand set, which is the wet lash look. Now I find for the wet lash look, a lot of girls like this look because there are certain ways that you can do it. You can go dramatic with it, or you can go super natural. And for me, I find that a lot of my clients are 9-to-5 girls, or they have like jobs that are in office, and I find that the glam and the heavy look can be a little bit too much when you're trying to it's a little bit much when you're trying to go into the office. Like, you don't want to go looking glam every single day, especially in a professional setting. Therefore, I think the wet lash look is great. The wet lash look offers different styles, so you can go like super long and dramatic, but it kind of looks like mascara, but your eyelashes are just super long. But then you can go extremely short and cute and super sweet, and I find that the super short ones actually have been really popular, even with my younger clients who are still in school. So I think that when I look at throughout the years, like maybe 2022 or even 2020, when I started lashing, like mega volume was in, all the young girls wanted mega volume. But I think like even if you look at the trends in beauty and makeup, you can see that we're all kind of faltering to this like more natural look, soft, clean girl look, and the wet lash look is perfect for the clean girl look. Now we're trying to go for like that slick back bun, you know, maybe just a little bit of contour, not too much with like, we love the natural brows. So I think all of those looks combined, adding that nice wet lash look just is like the perfect cherry on top to those types of sets. So I think that when we're looking into going into 2024 and the types of sets that we want, the wet lash look is probably the most in demand out of all the other sets. I think that the wispy set and the strip lash set and the anime lashes are in demand. I do find that there are a lot of people who like them or who want them because they are very pretty. But when we're looking for an everyday look, something that's more sustainable and also a fast application, but you can charge a little bit more, because for me, I usually do my wet lash sets with only volume spikes. I know that some other people add in classic lashes, but for me, I think adding those spikes and adding the volume has higher retention, but you can also make it look a lot more natural. Some examples that I want to show you here. These are my very natural wet lash looks. As you can see, they're very short, but very sweet looking, very elegant. I think that a lot of my clients who are in corporate usually request this, but then we have these ones. And sometimes like I have girls that are in the nightlife industry or who are serving who want to look a little bit more glam, they go for the longer one. Don't get me wrong, I don't want you guys to think that the volume looks are not popular at all. They are still in demand, and I actually do still offer fluffy mega volumes and fluffy volumes. The fluffy volume I find is a little bit more popular than the mega volume just because it's not as dense and bold. I have maybe 3 clients that are regulars that still get mega volume, and I will offer that. Something that I have noticed within 2024 is that people are starting to niche down as well. So instead of offering a bunch of sets, they kind of focus on like wispy or wet lash, or doing a different set that is a little bit more particular to their brand. But I'm still working towards building a larger clientele, and maybe when I'm booked completely and I don't have any more room, that's when I'll niche down to something a little bit more particular to a wispy or a wet lash and not offer those. But currently that's what I'm offering. Hope you guys took something away from this video. We are going into 2024 looking at all the beauty trends that are coming up, and we want to always kind of adapt our skills and the types of sets we are offering so that our clients will be happy and that you can stay on top of things. Like I said before, and I can't emphasize this enough, stay on top of the trends that are emerging within this industry. You want to get ahead of the trends so that before it's too saturated, you're not going to be sitting here like, oh, I wish I did that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping to stay consistent with these videos again. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have questions, please leave a comment. Or if you want to share anything, any tips for me, I'm always open. Thank you guys. I will be posting every week. Stay tuned. And if you have any questions, again, also you can DM me through my Instagram. Please follow my Instagram and my TikTok. And also, hopefully I will be doing more tutorial videos as well in the future. Thanks guys, and happy 2024.